Hey, what's up everybody? We're back again for part 4 of our Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater playthrough. Last we left off fighting the Fury, and we've just made it up the hatch to Groznygrad. So, let's get into it, shall we? All right. Whoa. Why not? Already technical problems. Alright, hold on a second. I'm having latency issues with my controller, so give me just a second to figure this out. Oh, you're killing me. Killing me. Stop. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. What are you doing to me, controller? Quit it. Oh my lord. I don't know what the heck's going on. My controller's absolutely going nuts. And I lost connection to it again. Cool. What are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me? Nothing's changed. Clearly nothing's changed. Alright. I can't remember the exact way of where we need to go. So we're just going to kind of feel this out. There was a guy who kind of saw me. Don't remember. Okay.
I think I saw something.
Yep, it was me, bud. Alright, pretty sure we gotta go through here. I think Eva might have even told me what building I'm supposed to go in, but I can't remember. I think it's the building that's right in front of me. But I always, there's some things that I do before I go in there. I can't remember. I thought there was a couple things that I usually collect from the right side. Alright. I think you get instantly caught if you get caught up in those searchlights. Though I'm not positive. Alright, let's follow the pattern of this thing. I think you can avoid... I thought you could avoid this altogether. Isn't there like a... I thought there was a vent or something. Yeah, it's like right here. You can go underneath. But... I can't remember what it is. I can't remember exactly what it is that I would collect from over there, but we'll just head on inside. Oh, my controller's going nuts again, and this is not the place to do it. Alright, pause. I'll have to figure out if it's a latency issue. It's not by proximity. I can sit a lot farther away from this. That's why I should be using a freaking wired controller. Okay. Alright, stop it, stop it. I just know my controller is going to give up. Yeah, it's going to give up on me at the worst timing. My button presses are barely registering. I don't know what the heck's going on. Alright, what's the best to use in here? Olive drab. There's Rykov.
It's just my imagination.
What's going on?
Huh? Major Rykov? Major.
Alright. I think we have to get him into a bathroom or something. I don't know how many other... I don't know how many other guys are up on this floor. So I gotta be careful. So since we know where he is, let's figure out where the bathroom is. Isn't it down? It's down on the first floor at the base of the stairs, isn't it? Drop, Snake, drop. Yep.
Who's that?
Yeah, definitely should have. Definitely should have dealt with all the bad guys before doing that.
I'm out of here.
Stop it. Oh my god. Nobody can spot me if nobody's conscious, right? Just knock everybody out.
Who's there?
Actually, I think you're supposed to put them in a locker upstairs. Alright, you just stay in there and the alert will go away. Right? Yeah. You just gotta put them in a locker. Oh, stop it! I swear, I swear I knocked everybody out. I knocked out like 10 guys in here. I don't know. Is there a specific locker you have to put him in? I think it's this one. I guess you just had to get him near the locker. Alright, that's it for that. There should be a camo in here too, I think. Suppressor. maybe the camo's not until you come back. I can't remember. Or do you even come back? I'm not really sure. I think the lock one's working. Yeah, thought so. Because like the his sneaking suit is in one of these lockers. Must be after you come back. Turn around. Open it up. Because like the his sneaking suit is in one of these lockers. Must be after you come back. Alright, we tried them all. That's it. Okay, so onwards. I have the officer uniform and Silly Pants Rykov. Ugh. God, I hate him. Alright, so food. Better. Actually, I don't even know if my stamina is going to matter, considering what's coming up.
What can I say?
It's good enough. Let's go for it. I probably missed a camo here or there, but... There's the shaggy hide. What's up, guys?
Sir. Here it is.
What was it? PlayStation Access? Yeah, I think it was, I don't know if any of you guys subscribe to PlayStation Access, their YouTube. I remember they did
What about the philosopher's legacy?
What was it? It was like 5 times or 6 or I think it was 7 times that cutscenes did the exact opposite of what we wanted to do. And I remember this cutscene was on the list. Snake just sits and takes a vicious beating from Volgin. Doesn't even try to fight back.
The colonel knows of the legacy.
Just gets his ass kicked. It doesn't make any sense.
Don't.
Volgin's not exactly a fighter. I mean, Snake should be able to kick his ass as the boss is the only one he has to worry about. But for some reason, this particular cutscene, he just sits there and takes it.
Who's there?
And anyone
You're
new
the
to the
man
way
from
I've
the
been playing this,
CIA.
basically, if Snake's in the cutscene, I watch it. If it's some
told you before,
blathering
didn't I?
nonsense
I'm gonna get you out of
about the history of warheads or some
just like a
crap or whatever.
commander.
I usually skip anything that's not
I'm
like
afraid you're too
a
late.
cutscene like this.
Too late. Don't tell me.
And then I listen to the
Shago
more
odds.
important codec calls. So
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles. The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry.
So we got to ramp
But
this
the
thing up
military
at
would not
200
hear
miles
it.
an hour, and it
They
can launch a
demanded a
missile.
weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed
sorry,
of
it
over
wasn't 200, it's 300 miles an hour.
per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour.
Yes.
And you conveniently
And from this state
will
of
always have
accelerated
runways of
motion,
this size.
it launches a nuclear missile.
But you know those these size runways are
The
everywhere, right?
Shagohod
Because
acts
was
like
it
the first stage
the-
of a rocket.
Fast
Yes,
6
precisely.
movie, the endless
The range
runway
of the missile
ending
launched by
scene
the
where
Shagohod thus
where
increases
they're
from
chasing down a
2,500
cargo
miles
plane trying to take
6,000
off, and this
miles.
scene's like freaking
6,000
25 minutes
miles.
long.
That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod,
And
there's
even
no
when it,
need to
even when the
construct
scene came to
giant
an end, they
silos
still had
like the
tons of
ones
room
used to
left on
house
the runway.
ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress capable of deploying in secret
I'm
and
playing on
launching
a
its payload
emulator.
anytime.
You can tell by the
Weapon from hell.
you can tell a little bit by the like the jittering in that particular cutscene.
A completed prototype now
The emulator
sits
is
in the hangar.
pretty good.
At present, it
The
is
only
the
problem,
one of its kind.
the only real problem I've
But
run
Volk is
into,
planning to
I
mass
actually had to
produce them
skip
based on that
the end
prototype.
fight. I
deployed
couldn't
all
do
over the
that on
Soviet
stream. Well, I
Yes.
could have, but
And that's
I
not
just
the end of
decided
it.
to get past it off
He's
the
going to
stream.
ship them
When
to
you use
Eastern Europe, to Asia,
when you
to
use
all the
the
countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even
thermal
worse, he
goggles, for
intends
some
to
reason
use
the emulator
Shagohod as
really
bait
doesn't
to
like
foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and
the thermal
revolutionary
goggles
groups
mode, and it
throughout
just
the
kind of
Third
locks it
World.
up. Like sometimes it works,
His funds are nearly
and you get like
limitless.
it's
He could
kind of
start
like
mass
just a
production
grayed.
tomorrow
The thermal
if he
goggles are
wanted.
just kind of grayed out, and everybody's
The
hot,
reason that tensions
hot
between
white.
East and West have settled
But
into
then
a Cold War
sometimes
is
it
because
just like
each side fears the other's
it pops
power.
up like everything is
Deterrence.
super green.
The idea of using
And
threats
that's
to keep
when it
one's
locks
enemy
up
in
on you and
check
doesn't allow
is
you
the
to do
perfect
anything,
word to
so
sum up this state of
I had
affairs.
to fight him without the
But
thermal goggles, which
the
really isn't that
Shadow
hard if you
goes
just
far
track his
beyond the level
footsteps.
of threat.
But
It will
I didn't want to
render
run
the
into any
concept of
issues with
deterrence
that
utterly
fight
meaningless.
on stream because I
If such a
I
weapon
had
is
it locked
unleashed on
up
the
right
world, it will
at the
not
end
be
of my
long
stream,
before
and I just
all
said
nations
screw
are
it and ran
engulfed in
through it.
conflict.
So
The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will
But other
be
than that, it's
consumed
pretty
by the
smooth.
fires of war. Vulcan,
there's
the
kind of like a
Shagohod will be at
there's
the center of it
like a
all.
half-second freeze between each cut. Like if you watch
you
this
see,
scene, every time the camera cuts,
already too
it's
late.
not every time, but when the camera cuts,
No,
there's usually sometimes
It's
like
not
a
too late.
like
What do you mean?
just like a
Still
half-second
got a
stop
chance.
for a
All
second.
we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
But
Just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
all right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow. Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3. You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
Cutting edge.
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volkin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh,
We know
no.
her by Eva.
She
He thinks
is
she's
Volkin's
Tatiana.
lover.
I don't know if that's actually her real name.
This is my lover.
Guess it doesn't really matter.
Who
She
are
disappears for a
My
long
wife
time after this
and
game.
daughter. They're in America.
they? Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Freeze up on me now? Come on. This is my first playthrough with the emulator, so I wasn't prepared for any of the hiccups that it might encounter. But if we have a straight lockup in a cutscene, I don't really know how I'm going to get around that. Oh look, it's the green. Something to do with this green texture just locks it up. Oh, let's see if we can bypass this. Though I don't think we're going to be able to because it's going to freeze up my computer. Come on. You've come back to Cop Fighter. You've come back to like an annoying problem. Everything's been running just great, and then I get to this cutscene. We're getting like most of the way through it, and all of a sudden it just freezes and then goes to this green hue. Which, when I had this green hue last time, I was fighting the end. Just this, for some reason, in the mid cutscene, it just kind of locked up. Working on force quitting it right now, but the computer's not cooperating. Yeah, I'll try to get to the save state in a minute. Problem is that it's locking up the entire computer. I'm on the task manager screen trying to get to it, in order to be able to close out of it. But it's kind of just killing the computer. I know that this emulator is heavy. It's very taxing on the computer, but I should be able to get out of this, but I can't. Alright, well, I'm going to reset and maybe come back to this. Now my screen's black. Come on. Get me through the task manager. Oh, I believe you. I just need to be able to get through or get past this cutscene. I can't even I can't even skip the damn thing because it's frozen. I need access to the mouse to turn my controller back on because it shut off because the cutscene was so long. I have access to my mouse in bits and pieces, but I can't. Come on. I don't know. Alright guys, I'm back up. I think we're just gonna have to, when I reach that cutscene again, I'm just gonna have to skip that section to avoid that happening again. Oh, this sucks. I have to do this again, but I'll try to rush back to the spot that I was at. I'm also experiencing bad latency issues with my controller out of nowhere. I mean, I've been using this controller on my computer for 2 years now, and I've never experienced, like, every other second it just blinks and then wants to cut out. I do not want to switch over to hardwired. Alright, back inside. This was the pain in the ass part. I literally had to knock everybody out. not the scientists that are the problem. They see you, but they don't. It doesn't really. If I can get all the soldiers down, it doesn't really matter. Huh? Yeah, that was right to your face, dude.
Just my imagination.
What's going on here? What's going on?
Alright. Rykov down. Now let's try to deal with everybody else. Everybody else that I can find before dragging him upstairs. Like that, thank you. I thought there was a guy in the bathroom. Nope. They must all be upstairs. Sorry if it looks like my running and my camera movements are a little erratic at times. I'm losing control every once in a while. Sometimes Snake will just kind of take off in one direction. The controls are getting so bad. Alright, so... Well, there's still supposed to be another guy or two up here. Well, why don't I just start dragging him in the direction that I need to go, and if anybody comes after me, I'll just knock them all out. Oh yeah, Cop Fighter, I haven't had a chance to hop on Steam yet. I'll do that in a bit. That's right, I'll kill at will. I don't care at this point. Gotta get back to where I was. That was the same thing with yesterday. When I had a... There goes the controller again. Stop it. Or don't stop. Don't stop. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm so sick of this. This is not fun. It doesn't need to be like this. Somebody I was gonna say, I thought somebody would be coming my way because I heard them wonder what they saw. I think once I get to the cutscene that I need to get to, I'm going to I'm gonna switch out controllers. This is beyond ridiculous at this point. Ride and rape. Yeah, and I'll say before the cutscene. haven't been doing that. Well, I haven't been doing emulator save state. I've been doing just the regular game save, which I'll check out actually there was the only thing there was to get out of these lockers was this one. There was nothing amazing, so no, I don't want to be in it. Oh my god, controller. Work with me here. Okay. Yeah, they would save time. Okay. Save state, slot 0. Did that actually do it? What's the actual save state button? It looks like you just pick what slot you're in. Is it F4? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna shut this controller down since this is clearly giving me the worst headache ever. Well, by chance I can't get the save state that I want. I'll
Do you
just
want to
save this
save?
right here. I think I saved it, but just in case, I'll save like this. Alright, it's the cutscene that is off of the cutscene that he talks about the Shagohod and how fast it goes. So when we get to that cutscene, I'm going to camo. When we get to that cutscene, I'm just going to go right ahead and skip it. Gotta switch to the Xbox controller because my PS4 one decides it wants to just. It's weird. The only time I'd had these latency issues where it would just erratically disconnect is like at distance, and for some reason it's just not connecting well today. What did I move? I might have moved it to a different port and it's not working out. I might have to move it to a port that it's more visible.
Here it is.
Alright. Sorry if you guys wanted to watch this, but I just don't
Shagohod.
really feel like rewatching this.
A completed proto.
Alright, so
All
that
I wanted
cutscene
to
right
do.
there. So, this is what we're going with. We're starting from here. We're back on track.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room.
Oh, your nuts are bigger than the last time. What's going on here? Why? Why? What's he supposed to do? Like that?
Who are you?
Or he can just tell
Don't play
who he
dumb
is
with me.
by his by.
If you think you
grabbing
can
his
fool
crotch.
me, you're sorely
Doesn't make
mistaken.
any sense.
I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
And there go those camera cuts too. You get the pauses after the camera cuts. That's what you do well. Especially during a fast action scene like this.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat.
Something that
He and I
Solid
developed it
Snake
together.
mastered just out of nowhere
Splendid.
because he didn't have
I'll
CQC
take
up
it from
until
here.
Metal Gear 4. Then all of a sudden he knew all about it.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
This makes no sense. Why would Snake attack him? Throw your arms up. Get a punch back in. You just let him beat the absolute shit out of him. Oh yeah, I think I read something about that. And they said that he decided he'd start using it or something. He abandoned the idea of it. He decided in his old age to go ahead and adopt it. I'm gonna try to get all the rest of them, but I missed out on one because I forgot that I had to. For the end, it wasn't about beating him using trank darts. That got you his gun. You had to hold him up, which I can't remember how to do it. Yeah, I mean, there doesn't seem to be like a slower you crawl, they don't hear you when you're behind. When I crawl slow, he turns right around. So, I don't know. So I wasn't able to do that, so I missed out on that one, but I'm going to try to get it from the Sorrow, because the Sorrow's camo is actually one of my favorites. It looks like the Splitter, except it's got some black in it.
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You
Isn't
better
this the
start
great
talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's
They
lapdog?
shoot
How
off.
can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data
He
to
shoots
someone.
out the wrong
Never
eye.
do
You!
that.
because the Sean Connery big boss of Metal Gear 2, I believe he had the opposite eye shot out, or had a patch over the opposite eye, but I can't remember. I thought that they've messed this up and got it wrong. I'm playing this on, yeah, I'm playing this on PC. I'm playing an emulated version. What's Liquid Snake doing in here?
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You've certainly seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started.
Oh shoot! I forgot.
What is your target?
Isn't there a button I'm supposed to be gaining my health
Is it
back
the
with?
Shagohod?
Or no, not with this one. It's just let
Or
it happen.
Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy?
Did anybody get those
Who is helping you?
those turbo controllers
Who let you in
to
here?
cheat their way out of Metal Gear's torture sequence?
You're a tough one.
I never
Even
knew
you must have
what.
your
It took
limits.
me a long time to
I
figure
am
out
a
what the true
patient
ending
man.
of Metal Gear Metal Gear was supposed to be, because I couldn't get past that torture section. And I remember my friend had one of those
Here's
turbo
where the fun
controllers
really
where you could
begins.
lock in a button to register a shitload of times. And you could just do it, and then
Body
get to
carries an electric
where you
charge
could.
of
He would
10
literally have
million
full health all
volts.
the way through.
Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's Legacy, isn't it?
See, this game, it doesn't matter the cutscene. I can watch it over and over and over again.
Yes,
Guns of the
yes.
Patriots.
Let
I never
yourself go.
gave a shit about what was
That's
happening
what
in
I
the
wanna
scenes. If it
see.
wasn't an action scene where there wasn't something crazy going on, I didn't want to listen to it. But this one's just. I love watching this one. It's just to me, it's got the best
It's
characters.
no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
All right, I can do that.
Admit it! We're after the location of the legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's Legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad. You'll never lay on it. What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me. Is that it?
Not that, but he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
Yeah, Metal Gear 3's controls aren't amazing, but I did find it, for me I found it more playable as soon as they adopted the right analog stick for the being able to pan the camera around your entire character. I can't even remember what it was like. Actually, you know what? I can lock the camera, can't I? If I click R3, I think it locks the camera.
Stop!
I can't remember what it was like to have
What is it,
the camera
Tanya?
pointing in one direction,
You suffered enough.
and you had to
Well,
guess where the
well.
enemies were without being able to look where they actually
Why
were.
are you protecting him?
Maybe I'll try that and see if it actually does that.
That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Let me
Taking a
feel
fancy
that
to her,
smell.
eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't even
There. Satisfied
remember
now?
what it was like trying to get through this game
Well,
before the
that was
360
refreshing.
came. It was
Come, we're going to my room.
I'm sure it was a lot harder. I mean, it works for corridor games, you know, like for the original Metal Gear Solid, you knew where the enemies were.
So you
I mean, the
survived the Colonel's
paths were
torture,
narrow
eh?
and linear, and you had a radar to help you out too. With this,
Watching
if
this has
you
made
lock
me
the camera in a
realize something.
single position and you don't have radar to help you out, it's kind of hard
It's
to tell
really
where
not that
everybody is.
bad. It's the ultimate form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Dang. Shot right to the leg.
Run!
yeah, I forgot you gotta escape jail
I've
first.
prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north.
These
You'll find an
cutscenes
open
are so
manhole
damn
there.
long. I would have been
Quiet.
underneath
Go
the
through
waterfall
manhole
by
down into
now.
the sewers.
One,
The
I didn't
door
have
at
that
the north
lockup
end of the
happen.
sewers is unlocked.
I'm
You
gonna
can
be
use it to
on
get outside the fortress.
To the
I've got your
dismay
equipment.
of some of you who
We'll
are...
meet up later.
It's already nighttime. I'm
But I
I'm
can't
gonna
get
be
too
on
close to your
later
cell.
tonight, probably.
You'll have to figure a way out of it
I
yourself.
stream Eastern time, so I'll probably be on maybe sometime around 8, 9 at the latest, and I usually play till like 11.
I'll be in touch.
I try to stream in like the 3:30 to 5:30 block, and we would have made a heck of a lot more progress if it didn't freeze on us. So unfortunately, we're not going to get very far before I have to go, but I don't have that free life, or that free streaming life that these streamers who can just stream for money deal. So I got my 40-hour-a-week job, so I can only do this when I can do it. So get up. Easy. Hey man. Alright. I need to use the fork for something. The transmitter is so ocelots, guys. Don't find me. Yeah, this is subsistence. I can... There we go. See? Here's fixed. This is fixed. And here's free. I forgot to even click on it once. I haven't used it a single time. Alright, so I believe this is fake death pill we have to do.
Is he dead?
Oh shit! Oh, that was good. That was good. That was really good. I forgot to...
Time to eat.
I forgot to use the revival thing. That was really good. That was awesome. Sorry guys, I don't remember everything about this game. Okay, so... Yeah, let's try this again. Fake death.
Is he dead?
You gotta... Oh my god, you have to grab him, please. For some reason with this controller, I have no grab at all. He just punches. That is so weird. Well, he's probably gonna kill me, dude. Okay.
Did you manage to escape?
That I don't get that. There's no grab function at all. He just does a quick jab. Alright. Camera. Can't even remember what you used the camera for. you have, if I remember correctly, alright, we gotta eat.
Sick.
You have the gun. Yeah, you have the gun, but no bullets. It's all about trying to sneak out of here. Ointment, disinfectant. Okay, I think I've got everything in here. Alright, I'm trying to think. Oh boy. Gotta try to remember where. It's all the way, it's this way, right? Trying to remember where the heck I am. Well, I can't freaking slam this guy to the ground because all he does is jab. So we're just gonna have to try to sneak around him. Nope, he's not. Fuck, the thing was open over here. Yeah, okay. Now I know where I am. I need to go that way. Oh, do I experiment and try to grab again or what? There's a guy coming this way. I think there's a guy down that near, yeah, that passage over there.
Who's that?
Oh, who did I just run? Oh, I'm not gonna make it out of this. Run, Snake, run! Alright, it's through that gated area, right? Yep. Up ahead through the gated area. I think I can knock over the dogs too. Yep. Run, man, run! Oh, the dog's getting me. There we go. Made it. Now, do I have anything to heal myself?
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Chinko.
Eva.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just got down here.
that stupid freaking pinball machine. Alright. What happened to me? Deep cut. Deep cut. Oops, I need a splint. What am I doing? And no gunshot wounds? I got shot all to hell running through there. Put this life medicine on just in case. I know there are dogs up ahead. And I don't remember the way exactly. I know, I believe it's to the right. left, then cut back across to the right. This reminds me... Oh boy. This area reminds me of the Twilight Princess, the Hyrule Castle towards the beginning of the game. Nope, that was not the way. You know the dogs can't get after you if you swim. Hi, ugly. Run, man, run! Music from the trailer. Yeah, when you're a wolf and Midna breaks you out of the cell. Yeah, this tunnel reminds me of that. Music from the trailer. I'll let you guys enjoy this cutscene for a minute while I go boil water.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends.
See ya.
Snake!
Next bullet would have gone. It's kind of weird because was he ever really going to actually try to kill Snake? I've never really understood the relationship between Ocelot and Big Boss. There was a greater plan involved where he was never really going to kill him, but I don't know.
So sad.
Yeah. That shit never shorts out in the water. But then again, it's also like trying to believe that the iDroid exists in 1984.
One of them.
I guess you just have to stretch your imagination a little bit.
I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is
Why?
full of sadness.
This guy is ugly as shit.
Battle brings
Why the hell would the boss get with this guy?
Death
He must have been a
sorrow.
real ladies' man. Real smooth talker, because he is uglier than hell.
May not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Look at those beautiful, weird-ass pixels. The shaders are going wild.
Snake?
Oh my god. Alright. So, unfortunately, this is where I have to end for now. For those of you who can be along for the ride later tonight, I will be back on, hopefully, 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern. By chance I don't, it's because other plans came up, so try to forgive me. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in for the what kind of little progress we did make. So I'll catch you guys later.